Here we go again. Featured multiplayer in the C class. This thing is built for pure power. It's got nothing else done to it. All I've done is adjust the gear ratios slightly just to make it a bit more handleable. But this thing will wheel spin in 5th gear at 170 mile an hour, no problem. So we start at the back. It's only a small field. We'll see what we can do. I would have preferred it to be a full lobby, or if not, at least 20 odd people, but hey ho. Start at the back. This thing takes ages to get going, so there's no point going for mad overtakes through the corner sequences. This thing is all about the straights. Once we get onto the straights, we can stretch the legs, push it to its limits, and hopefully we can take the W. So we're going to take it nice and smooth around here, 2nd gear. Don't think we'll need to go into 3rd there. Then nice and steady round here. We're not going to go for an inside overtake there because he's just going to come out the corner a lot quicker. And here we go. One more corner, we get onto the straight. We'll have a look up the inside if he lets us. Which he does slightly. We make a slight bit of contact. We're trying not to. We're not trying to be forceful there. And here we go. Try and get on the power now as soon as possible. We're only at half throttle. 3/4, nearly full throttle then. We'll go into 4th gear. Still not full throttle, still feathering at the end of the gear ratio. There we go, nearly, there we go. We got full throttle, about 170 mile an hour. Take this nice and smooth through here. And then we'll get back onto the power. Again, we've dropped down to 3rd gear, so it's going to be about half throttle. 3/4, half. It's a difficult car to drive, really difficult, but the benefits are just outstanding. I mean, look at how quickly this thing will take people down on a straight, like a hunter. Oh, nearly lost the rear end there. First place is 1.7, 1.6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We've already started braking though, so I can brake a lot later there. At least I know for the next lap now. I didn't do no practice. Normally I have a little bit of a practice. We don't qualify obviously because we want to start at the back. But yeah, I had no practice in this beforehand. The only track I've actually used this on so far is the Road America with the 2 straights. The oval circuit. And we're getting overtaken again. Not surprisingly, we'll probably be overtaken by 4th place as well. We'll stay in 3rd gear around here now. We went 2nd last time, but I think you can do that in 3rd. And there goes 4th place. He didn't have to do that. He could have. I think he knows deep down he would have had that corner, but it's all right. We'll catch him back up. We'll overtake him, and then who's going to feel silly then? All right, we've gone a bit deep there, which isn't good because now we've got to try and get the car into 3rd gear. That's it. Just feather through 2nd, into 3rd, and now we can stretch the legs again. We're 6.6 off the lead there, so we'll see what it is by the time we get to this first chicane. Try not to lose the rear end. 3.7 it was, touched into 3.6, so we halved the time on that little straight just there, but he's going to get it all the way back up to around 5 seconds here, I think. Yeah, about 4.8, okay. See what we can get it down to. Obviously got to try and be so smooth with this throttle. This loves to step out of line. If you just drive it a little bit too aggressive, you got to really feather it all the way through into 5th gear, and we're catching 1st place here. We might even get him. I don't. No, we won't. We won't. Close, but we're definitely gaining him, and I think he is in a BMW M5. I believe that was a Mark 1 M5. Unless anyone wants to correct me. But he's going to pull away now again. We're in 2nd place by 2.5 seconds. So hopefully we can keep second place now by the time we get back onto the straight. But we're already at 1.7, 1.6. I think second place is going to overtake us again, which isn't ideal because I wanted to have a clean run all the way through to the straight. First place was 6.8 ahead last time when we got into the first straight, so let's see where he is this time. Third place is 0.9-ish behind us, so we should get onto this straight and start accelerating before he can overtake. But we are feathering here. He is slowly catching us and he does overtake us, but it shouldn't affect us unless he cuts in front of us, which I hope he doesn't. Top man, well done. So it was 5.9 I see first place was ahead, so we definitely cut it down a second from the last lap. We should get this down to in the threes, just 3.9. And it looks like first place has taken these sequences a lot better than we did last time, so we're going to have to up it here, get a little bit more aggressive. I can't go too much more aggressive or I will lose the rear end. But he is definitely going for it now. We've got one more lap after this one to try and catch him. And by the way the things are going on the Delta, it's going to be a really tight finish, I think, if we both stay consistent with the pace we're doing.
One more lap.
This thing though, when you can hook this car up, it is so satisfying to drive. The way it just reels in people is just amazing. It feels so good. We're 3 seconds behind, so we're further back than we were at the beginning of the last lap. We won't see second place this time though. We have well and truly cleared second place now. Third place, sorry. I keep saying second place like he's beyond. We're in second place, but we are well and truly ahead of third place, so we won't see him again. It is literally last lap now. Can we grab first place off that M5? And I'm pushing here. I am trying. There's only so much acceleration you can get out of this thing at low speeds. After that, it will just wheel spin. We're going to try and take it smooth out of here into third gear, keeping it as straight as possible. The rear really wants to step out, but we really need to get a move on here. I'm going to have to go a bit more aggressive, getting the throttle down as hard as I can into fourth. We're nearly at full throttle, just not quite. 170, 180 mile an hour, nearly 179. 3 seconds behind, so we really need to do this sequence here good, otherwise we ain't got a chance, because we haven't overtaken first place yet and we've got overtaken before the line, so we're gonna have to get on the throttle hard here now, as hard as we can, try and not lose the rear end. There we go, into fourth, there we go. Right, harsh now, harsh, full throttle. Oh, this is going to be so close. We're catching him quick though. We are reeling in him quick. This is going to be so tight. And we're going sideways across the line. And I think we just took it. We did. By just over 100. I think just over a 1/10 of a second. 100th of a second, sorry. 2 minutes 5 seconds for the lap time. Not bad. That was a brilliant finish though. I do love a close finish, but obviously if you're going to win a race, you want to win it fair and square. That was very close. That is literally within whether I'd lost the rear end a few corners before, or whether I got a bit more wheel spin on the straight to the lead up to the line. That it all depends on that. So yeah, but it was a good finish. I do enjoy it when it's like that, I do. But this thing is just it's a complete animal to drive. If you can hook it up, then yeah, it's satisfying. But it is so unforgiving, that car. It is so unforgiving, but yeah. I appreciate you guys watching. It's much appreciated. yeah, and I'll try and use it again soon on a different track. I'll maybe Road America, I'll show you it on next. But yeah, cheers for watching. I'll see you next time.